Do you ever feel like the noise of life is too loud to think? Like your days are filled with deadlines, bills, and endless city traffic, while all you really want is a space to breathe? A space where mornings begin with birdsong instead of car horns, and peace is the most natural sound. For many, that kind of life seems out of reach. A peaceful home in Europe sounds expensive, complicated, maybe even unrealistic. But what if we told you that in today's video, every property is priced under 70,000 euros, and one of them just might change the way you see your future? Welcome to Europe on Sale, the channel that finds real European homes with real documents, real videos, and real potential. We specialize in homes you can either move into right away or lightly renovate, always verified, always selected for value. Today, we're heading to the heart of Emilia-Romagna, a region known for its beautiful countryside, its long coastline, and its peaceful lifestyle. And we're bringing you 3 homes, each with a story to tell. First, we'll stop in Portomaggiore, where a fully renovated apartment sits quietly on the ground floor with its own garden space. This is the kind of home that fits any season: summer near the Adriatic coast or cozy winters in your own private courtyard. Then we head to Mondaino, a historic village perched on the hills just 13 kilometers from the beach. For under 50,000 euros, you get a charming little fixer-upper, perfect for anyone dreaming of a rustic retreat just minutes from the Adriatic shore. And finally, in Fiscaglia, we'll visit a second-floor apartment that's already move-in ready. With over 100 square meters of space, its own garage, and a strategic location between Ferrara and the sea, it's ideal for long-term living or solid rental income. And remember, all 3 homes come in far below the average regional prices, which hover around 2,000 euros per square meter. In this video, we'll show you homes from as low as 440 euros per square meter, prices that are almost unheard of in most of Western Europe. So stay with us until the very end, because not only will you see what's possible in this region, you'll also learn exactly how much it costs, how renovations work, and what kind of lifestyle awaits you in these Italian towns. Let's begin. In the quiet village of Standout, tucked within the wider municipality of Portomaggiore, lies a humble but surprisingly complete ground-floor apartment. You won't find tourist crowds or honking cars here. Instead, it's a place where the rhythm of life slows down. The scent of wood and morning dew fills the air, and the sound of bicycles glides softly past garden fences. And in this setting, a restored home with its own private courtyard and storage space is waiting, listed for just 45,000 euros. This 102 square meter apartment features 2 bedrooms, a bright living room with access to a balcony, a separate kitchen, and a bathroom with a walk-in shower. It's been carefully renovated. PVC-framed windows, mosquito screens, roller blinds, and independent heating and cooling systems are all in place. But perhaps its most charming feature is the Corte Esclusiva, a private courtyard where you can plant herbs, host a quiet dinner, or simply enjoy the silence with a book in hand. It's not just a space, it's a small slice of independence. What makes this home particularly attractive is its layout and accessibility. Everything is on one level. No stairs, no awkward hallways. The flow between rooms feels natural, and the added bonus of an outdoor storage unit makes it practical for long stays or year-round living. At approximately 441 euros per square meter, it stands well below the Portomaggiore average of 765 euros per square meter, and drastically lower than the 1,500 euros per square meter seen across Ferrara province, or the 2,082 euros per square meter average across Emilia-Romagna. The price per meter ratio alone offers a strong financial upside. This isn't just about saving money, it's about gaining value. In Sandalo, you're less than 5 kilometers from Lidl, train access, Dogado Station, and a regional hospital. Local pharmacies, restaurants, and bus stops are even closer. A 30-minute drive takes you to the beaches of the Lidi Ferraresi, or into the wetlands of Delta del Po, an ecological treasure and birdwatcher's paradise. Need to go further? Bologna Airport, BLQ, is only 49 kilometers away, making it easy to slip in and out of Italy when needed. That mix, countryside stillness with regional connectivity, is what makes this home so versatile. It's ideal for retirees looking to downsize, for weekenders from Bologna or Ferrara wanting a nature retreat, or even for digital nomads and long-term renters who crave space and peace without isolation. You're not off the grid, you're just far enough to hear yourself think. From an investment perspective, it checks all the boxes: affordability, low upkeep, and rental potential. The private courtyard and ground floor access are rare and desirable features. The renovated condition means you don't need to start from scratch. And being in a region like Emilia-Romagna, known for its lifestyle, food, and strategic location, means your property will always have appeal. But still, what stands out most isn't something you can measure. It's the feeling you get when you imagine waking up here, opening your windows to morning sun filtering through grapevines, watching a cat stroll across your courtyard, walking to the bakery down the road. It's the soft edges of a slower life, one that doesn't demand but invites. A kind of life that whispers, "You can stay." Maybe you came here looking for a good deal, or maybe you were just curious. But if a part of you is tired of rushing, tired of noise and concrete, this home is more than numbers on a page. It's a chance to live differently. There are places that feel like they've stood still in time, not because they're forgotten, but because they're cherished. Mondaino is one of them. Perched gently on the rolling hills between Emilia-Romagna and Marche, this medieval village offers cobbled streets, panoramic views, and a heartbeat that still follows the rhythm of local festivals and Sunday church bells. And tucked within its historic walls lies an opportunity rarely seen: a compact, character-rich home for just 50,000 euros. Set across 2 levels and totaling 47 square meters, this one-bedroom apartment is more than just 4 walls. It's a slice of history, one that hasn't been over-polished or over-modernized. The stone facade, wooden details, and intimate balcony hint at generations past. Inside, you'll find a sunny living space, a separate kitchen, a double bedroom, and a bathroom with a shower. Yes, it's marked to be restored, and that's exactly the point. It's a canvas, a project, a place where you can make your mark without erasing its soul. What makes this home particularly attractive is where it sits, not just within the village, but within Italy's geography. Just 13.6 kilometers from the sandy shores of Catalica, and within easy reach of Riviera Golf Resort, Monte Gridolfo, and Gradara, it places you in the heart of the Romagna-Marche tourism corridor. This means strong holiday let potential once restored, especially for those seeking authentic stays away from the coast's busy resorts. Mondaino itself is a place of charm and convenience. You're under 20 kilometers from Rimini Airport and only 13 kilometers from Catalica train station, offering seamless links north to Bologna or south to Ancona. Daily needs are well within reach. Supermarkets in Morciano, a highly rated restaurant just 1.4 kilometers away, and a quaint bar in Monte Gridolfo for evening drinks. The Casa di Cura Montanari Hospital is nearby too, giving peace of mind to both residents and future guests. Financially, the numbers are smart. At around 1,064 euros per square meter, the price is slightly above the town's average of 940 euros per meter. But that reflects its central location within a historical core, and it remains dramatically cheaper than Rimini Province, 2,934 euros per meter, or the regional average. For second home buyers or investors eyeing short-term rentals, the upside is clear: modest entry cost, strong restoration ROI, and location appeal that continues to grow. But let's step away from the spreadsheet for a moment. Imagine mornings here, stepping onto your balcony as church bells echo down stone lanes, walking past flower pots and shuttered windows to buy fresh focaccia, taking short drives to vineyards or agriturismo lunches, and knowing that the beach, with its long golden stretch of Adriatic coast, is always less than 20 minutes away. There's something quietly powerful about owning a home in a village like Mondaino. It's not about flash or scale, it's about roots, texture, meaning. This home isn't meant to impress with luxury, it's meant to welcome, to remind you that smaller can be richer, and old doesn't mean outdated, it means lived in, loved. So is it for everyone? Maybe not. The stairs may creak, the walls may need painting, but if you're someone who sees beauty and possibility in limestone corners, slanted roofs, and the scent of rosemary, then this could be your corner of Italy. Somewhere between the golden sands of Italy's east coast and the Renaissance rooftops of Ferrara, you'll find a quieter rhythm, a place where the pace slows but the value picks up. Welcome to Fiscaglia, and more specifically, to a move-in ready apartment that balances size, condition, and location, all for just 67,000 euros. This second-floor apartment offers over 100 square meters of bright, functional space. Fully restored, it features an open-plan kitchen that flows into a dining and living area, one large bathroom with a window and shower, and, according to local descriptions, 2 bedrooms, although the listing technically leaves the bedroom field empty. There's also a private garage, giving you secure parking or extra storage, and the entire unit sits within a small condominium, meaning lower running costs and a more peaceful atmosphere. But numbers aside, let's talk lifestyle. What's it like to live here? Imagine waking up in a quiet residential street, knowing you're less than 19 kilometers from the Adriatic Sea and only a short drive from the Po Delta Nature Park, where canals, wetlands, and wildlife offer a uniquely tranquil day trip experience. For those who love water, whether that means sandy beaches, fishing spots, or kayaking routes, this location brings it all within reach, without the coastal crowds or price tags. You're not isolated either. The Massa Fiscaglia train station is less than 700 meters away, meaning regional connections are always accessible. Need groceries? Conad City is about 4 kilometers. A pharmacy? Just 800 meters. And for your sweet tooth, there's even a traditional Italian bakery, Forno Porcellini Luciano, within a 10-minute drive. Fitness centers, restaurants, and cafes round out the daily essentials, creating a balanced, livable environment for long-term residents or rental guests. From a financial perspective, the value here is compelling. At 644 euros per square meter, this home is slightly above the local Fiscaglia average of 596 euros per meter, but well below both the Ferrara province average, 1,501 euros per meter, and the Emilia-Romagna regional benchmark, 2,082 euros per meter. It's a textbook case of buying under the regional radar, stepping into a solid property that offers room, condition, and potential upside without the big city cost. The fact that the apartment is already restored is a major plus. No need to plan renovations or navigate Italian permits. You can furnish, move in, or list it on the rental market almost immediately. For families seeking a base between sea and city, or for those looking to generate long-term rental income, this unit checks many of the right boxes: habitable, connected, and close to both nature and infrastructure. But perhaps the biggest draw is the balance it strikes. This isn't a flashy coastal escape or a crowded city dwelling. It's a middle ground, literally and figuratively. A home that offers space to breathe, easy access to both Ferrara and the coast, and a quiet local lifestyle that's increasingly hard to find. Picture yourself spending evenings on your balcony, watching the light fade across the rooftops of a quiet town, morning coffee before a train ride into the city, or weekends driving down to Comacchio or the Lidi Ferrarenzi beaches, knowing you'll return to a home that feels truly yours. This isn't just about square meters, it's about quality of life, and at this price point, that quality is surprisingly affordable. We've just explored 3 quietly extraordinary homes nestled across Emilia-Romagna. From a ground floor retreat with a private courtyard in Portomaggiore, to a rustic stone apartment in medieval Mondaino, to a fully restored condo close to the Delta del Po in Fiscaglia. Maybe between those tiled kitchens and distant views of the Adriatic, something tugged at you too. A soft reminder that sometimes what we're truly searching for is a place that lets us breathe a little slower. These weren't just homes, they were invitations to simplicity, to ownership, to a lifestyle many forget still exists. Now, if you're thinking this sounds too good to be true, you're not alone. Many people feel the same way the first time they hear about homes in Italy priced under 60 or 70,000 euros. But these aren't fairy tales. They're simply overlooked villages, stable markets, and properties waiting for someone to see their worth. Yes, they're outside the tourist traps. Yes, they may need a little polish, but that's what makes them real and reachable. This isn't just possible, it's practical. Financially, owning here is often far more sustainable than most expect. Rural Italy has some of the lowest property taxes in Western Europe, and many areas waive fees for primary homes. Utilities and groceries are reasonable, and even renovation costs can be surprisingly affordable if done gradually. For example, one of the homes we saw today comes in at just 440 euros per square meter, a fraction of the regional average. You're not just saving on purchase, you're setting yourself up for a long-term lifestyle that's doable and stable. Of course, not every home is perfect. One might need a fresh coat of paint, another, a new kitchen. Some may need updated plumbing or insulation, but none of these things are deal breakers, not when the bones are good and the surroundings rich with life. These homes aren't polished resorts. They're stepping stones, spaces where you write your own story, not one handed to you. If you've ever dreamed of waking up somewhere quiet, with your own space, your own tomatoes in the garden, this is where that begins. Just imagine, morning sunlight spills across terracotta floors, you open the shutters to birdsong and breeze, the neighbor passes by with a nod, maybe a smile, maybe even a bottle of homemade wine. The bar down the road knows your name, the grocer knows what fruit you prefer. And when the weekend comes, the sea is only 30 minutes away, or the hills, or the vineyards. This isn't a fantasy you visit once a year. It's the rhythm of life, as simple and as beautiful as it was meant to be.